One, two, three.
Like me.
谢谢。One, two, three.
举手之劳。
这次呢有幸参加这个和平盛会，非常高兴，也非常的荣幸。其实呢，世界大同，我们这个把中国的文化、和平文化、阴阳平衡文化传播到世界里去。所以说呢，阴阳平衡也就代表了和平之意。我今天写的是共圆和平，共圆世界和平梦，也就是代表这个意思。谢谢。
Want to photo together with this beautiful calligraphy, please feel free to join us here, and let's do a big photo together. And special thank to our media friends. It's all of your support we can spread our spirits internationally at the United Nations. Thank you. May the world peace. That's what this California word says.
辛苦啊。
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to sit. Our event's gonna be start soon. Thank you. The MC for the second Sports for Peace Gala at the United Nations. First, let me do a brief introduction of the host organization, the Unique National Culture and Sports Foundation. It is a non-profit dedicated to enable retired and disabled athletes, as well as youth involved in sports, to improving their quality of life through enabling and financial their assistance. By empowering the retired disabled athletes with the required knowledge and resources, its mission is to equip them with the necessary to transition towards their opportunity. The organization also provides financial assistance to support young athletes in order to afford them to the games in local, national, and international events, including the Olympics. So thanks for the founder and CEO Amy's efforts. We can celebrate and all gathering here tonight. So please give a big applause for Amy to give us the opening introduction speech.
Thank you everybody coming my event. Yeah. So I will help this retired sports people and the young kids. Yeah, this is my future. Thank you so much. Thank you coming by. I'm so happy today. So all of my friends, thank you.
she is that kind of person that very quiet and who's not that good at speech actually. Before this event, she asked me to share her spirit and her organization's mission to everybody, because from her understanding, sports are a universal language that transcends borders, cultures, languages, and religions. So we are so honored to have all of you here to make efforts to promote for peace and promote peace in the name of sports. So thanks again, Amy. Thank you for all of your efforts and contributions. And second, we're going to have Jamoka, who is the founder and also the CEO of Athletes for Arts, to give us speech too. Welcome.
I just want to first say thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you again, Amy, for allowing us to have this platform to basically just showcase and tell a little bit about what Athletes for Art is. Athletes for Art started 2 years ago. It's a platform that showcases some of the amazing things that athletes are doing outside of sports. Sometimes society has the tendency to throw athletes in a box. Many of the athletes are doing everything from photography to culinary, film, art, motivational speaking, and really empowering the youth and doing so many amazing things. What we're looking to do this year, we've expanded our tour from 3 cities to we're visiting 15 and 4 continents, and we've made some amazing partners over the years, such as Morgan Stanley, recently Monster, who you see here tonight. Noel Lee will be speaking. But just in general, we're looking to be a shining light to many of the athletes that are coming up. Let people know that there's an intellectual component to athletes besides just the physical attributes, and really just looking to showcase that globally throughout many sports. Thank you.
Okay, next please welcome Jerry Pierce, the President and CEO of Inter-America, on the stage here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming tonight, supporting Amy in this very important event. I am so happy to be here to share my experiences and what sports has done for me and for those that have been associated with me for all of these years. I'm the former Assistant Secretary for the Department of Housing and Urban Development in Washington, D.C., and I'm now the President of Inter-America Group. In Inter-America Group, we have businesses throughout Latin America and Washington, and we build bridges, and many of those bridges we build with sports. We have learned so many principles through our experience with sports. We must saturate our nations and our policies more and more with these concepts that we are learning through our experience with sports. At 10 years old, or 8 years old, I was across the river in Newark, New Jersey as a kid. My friend Donald helped me build a shoe shine box, and I began my career. At 10, I began to play football and baseball. And that, believe me, I don't know where I would have been without it. Thanks to that, it allowed me to go to a good college, Dartmouth College in Hanover, New Hampshire, where I am still the leading all-time tackler in the history of the school. Thank you very much. Through that experience, I got to know a gentleman by the name of Jack Kemp, another great man who epitomizes the incorporation of sports legends and sports characteristics into everyday life. A man who we so dearly need right now, if he were still alive, but unfortunately, cancer took his life 4 years ago. It was Jack and his experience in sports, and then later politics, who brought me to Washington, D.C. Because you see, I and his oldest son, Jeff Kemp, played football together at Dartmouth. Jeff decided to go on to professional ranks, I decided to be a missionary in Central America for 5 years, throughout Guatemala, Nicaragua, and El Salvador, in very dangerous times. Whether it's been through our philanthropic work or our business work, those qualities that I learned on the field, in practice, and in games, when you feel like you don't want to go on again, but you still go on again, continue to help in every single situation and every day, including in your family and your relationships, believe me. I also am on the board of directors of the Washington Media Group, where we own a few newspapers down in Washington, D.C. We own the largest Hispanic newspaper called USA Hispanic. And through this media, we're able to communicate a lot of these principles. We encourage you and invite you to go to our site at usahispanicpress.com, and we look to bring in your input into your thinking and your articles as well. I encourage everyone to write. You are all writers. You all have a story to tell. Don't think that you have to publish 3 books first and then write. That's not the way it works. You just start writing. Believe me, there'll be plenty of edits, no matter who you are. But write. And then in closing, I invite you to go to, and I'm not doing a commercial, I'm really trying to expose you to some things. The website for Inter-America Group, the interamericagroup.com, and look at our blogs. In there you'll see one of us, an example of the way we write. It's called 6 Characteristics of a Winner. They are the 6 most powerful characteristics that I learned through sports and that others have taught me and I've seen through examples of sports that we are incorporating into business and life. Continue to help in every single situation and every day, including in your family and your relationships, believe me. I also am on the board of directors of the Washington Media Group, where we own a few newspapers down in Washington, D.C. We own the largest Hispanic newspaper called USA Hispanic. And through this media, we're able to communicate a lot of these principles. We encourage you and invite you to go to our site at usahispanicpress.com, and we look to bring in your input into your thinking and your articles as well. I encourage everyone to write. You are all writers. You all have a story to tell. Don't think that you have to publish 3 books first and then write. That's not the way it works. You just start writing. Believe me, there'll be plenty of edits, no matter who you are. But write. And then in closing, I invite you to go to, and I'm not doing a commercial, I'm really trying to expose you to some things. The website for Inter-America Group, the interamericagroup.com, and look at our blogs. In there you'll see one of us, an example of the way we write. It's called 6 Characteristics of a Winner. They are the 6 most powerful characteristics that I learned through sports and that others have taught me and I've seen through examples of sports that we are incorporating into business and life. I think you'll be very pleased. Let's keep this going every day. Please, this is so important. I'll be heading down in 3 weeks to the opening ceremonies on August 5th at the Rio Olympics. And this epitomizes what we're saying today. We have so much potential here. And I think that we've never needed it more. Thank you and have a great evening.
Okay, thank you, Jerry. And next, we're going to have the speaker, Noel Lee, who is the CEO of the Monster International. Actually, this company, as we all know, is one of the largest audio company in the world. So please give a big applause to Ms. Lee. from there. With the new fashion.
Hello, everybody. Hello, monsters. All right. There you go. Showing off again. Listen, I want to thank you for having me here. I think I represent a whole bunch of people in this room. First of all, Asian American community. Thank you. Asian Americans, come on, let's give it up for them. Disabled community. I don't use this for fun. I use it for in place of a wheelchair, and it shows what can be done. Thank you. I also represent entrepreneurism. Okay, my parents came over from China 6 months before the Cultural Revolution. They were on the last boat to arrive on the West Coast before the communists took over, and it would have been a whole different deal for me if I wasn't here in this country doing what I'm doing. Really proud to have started a company that is, we're not the energy drink, so if you thought we were an energy drink, that's not it. We're not a job site, we are Monster. We invented, and I created all of the Beats by Dr. Dre products. We revolutionized the world. Some of you might know us from Monster Cable and a lot of the things that we've done. But we're all about the music, because I believe that music heals. We have a new program for athletes, and especially retired athletes, where we help them build a virtual store so they can profit off of the fans, earn a living off the fans, and the whole family can get involved. That's a brand new program we just started. You can talk to my guys down there if you're interested. But I want to say that we're in troubled times. Okay, not all is well with our society, with the people who are, I'm going to say, kind of destroying what we've all built together, bringing sadness instead of happiness. And I put together a video that I wanted to show you because I thought it was so fitting, composed by a marvelous composer, performed by an incredible singer with a very important message. So if you will, folks, let's give it up for Michael Jackson.
Thank you so much, Derek. Commute all the way from Kentucky to here, New York City. Thank you. And next we're gonna have an assembly member, Felix Ortiz, to give a speech here. Please give him a applause. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Assistant Speaker Felix Ortiz, and I am very proud to be here with you all. I really would like to really thank the three players who spoke here today. I think that every single one of you have such a profound, clear message of what other sports players need to hear. I think that when you spoke and everybody here was listening and paying attention, I hope that you can carry that message out of the room of the United Nations. I'm a very, very, very proud of serving the 51st Assembly District in Sunset Park, Red Hook, and also Paslow. I do represent in my district the next, and Berkeley Center happened to be in my district. And I was sharing with them before a quick story that happened to me. I was invited to the next, I was invited to meet with all the players, I was invited to sit in the Berkeley Center, and the academy and the training center for the Berkeley, for the next, is in my district. And I sat with them and I said, how many of you would like to come to really give some kind of training and education and speak about your life? and give a sense of direction to the minority kids that are representing my district. A lot of them say to me, you have to go to my manager. Two of the guys stand up, which I'm not going to mention their name. Stand up, I say to me, Assemblyman, you can count on me, and this is my cell phone number. Do not go through my manager, go directly through me, and if it's about children, you got me. And let me just tell you this, that's the worst thing to say to me. Because I took advantage of both of them, and these two players, when they come to play, the next come to play in Brooklyn. These two players, when they come to play in Brooklyn these two guys come to my school and they call me and they say, Assemblyman, we are training in the academy today. Which school do you want us to go today? Free of charge, no compromise, no press, no nothing. They just want to do it because the same struggles and difficulty that you hear about these three players who stand up right here tonight, which I told them personally, I'm so proud about them. I'm a freaking politician, but I'm so proud about them. Because not too many sports, quote, who make it to the big leagues, come down to our neighborhood and talk very passionately about what they have gone through and what their life has been through in their career. And this is the kind of thing that we have to do more often. It is correct and it's true. It is a lot of stuff happening around the globe. But it's our responsibility as leaders. It is our responsibility when God has given us the opportunity to come from the bottom up. At the age of 10, I challenged my government in Puerto Rico to give gloves and bat for us to play baseball in a place that was a sugar cane. And let me tell you, the government would not give money to cut the sugar cane to make a baseball park for the kids in the neighborhood. And from those of you who probably know some of the players, I will mention a few of them. Roberto Clemente, Santo Alomar, Roberto Alomar, they all are from my hometown. And they all managed to play in the ballpark that I sacrificed myself at the age of 10. So just think about how powerful we can be where we are today, where we were then and where we are today. So with that, please, I will ask you, continue to give back to your community, think about your community, and never forget where you came from. Never forget where you came from. And let's make a commitment. Let's make as a commitment, whether Mr. Nelson has made it, Mr. Lee has made it in corporate America, whether our sport folks has made it from the bottom up, and every single one of us have a story to tell. Let's never forget that we as a leader and those who have made it in this country will be able to help and give a helping hand to others that are just looking for the opportunity. Same way that when I came to this country, I couldn't speak English. I couldn't speak English, but I had an opportunity. I had an opportunity to play baseball. I had an opportunity to show my strength. I have an opportunity to get a scholarship to go to New York University and Harvard University. And today, I'm the second person in command of the New York State Assembly, and the number 5 more powerful person in the state of New York. And I always give that story to my kids. With that, I would like to thank Emmy, and I would like to bring Emmy to the podium to get a citation and token of appreciation for the work that she has done to make sure that she brings all of us together in the 2nd anniversary. And last but not least, she might be afraid to the microphone, but she's not afraid to bring people together. May God bless you and keep the faith.
Thank you, Felix. And respect. Okay, now we're gonna invite a special guest here tonight, who is the National Police Defense Foundation President, Executive Director, Mr. Joseph Ochipini. Please join me on the stage to say hi to everybody.
I guess I'm the cleanup speaker, and I will not be long because I know it's been a long presentation. All I can tell you is we have a lot of heroes, and clearly you made your mark in life. And one person really that has impressed me in knowing her in less than 5 years is the founder, Amy Zhao. What does police have to do with Amy Zhao? Well, we went and we took a trip to the Dominican Republic. And we had an opportunity to sit down and discuss our organizations. I have the largest police foundation in the world. We have over 200,000 members and supporters, and we're in 12 foreign countries. So we've expanded just like Amy has. And the mere fact we have such distinguished VIPs here tonight is indicative of the success and the credibility factor that she has. But I explained to her we have a program, Operation Kids. It's a multifaceted child safety program to go after pedophiles, to protect children who's being exploited, sexually exploited on the internet, and also kidnapped into slavery and bondage and prostitution. And we also, in an effort to send a strong message that the police is there to help and to make ties within the immigrant and minority communities, we developed a program where we bring in critically ill children from anywhere in the world. We cut through the red tape with the State Department, we get the visas, and fortunately enough, I saved a dozen children's lives who today wouldn't have made it. So when I started to explain to Amy that Operation Kids also funds athletic programs, a light went up. Classic example, the police officer Michael Bushak, Little League, Washington Heights, the center of the Dominican Republic in New York. And he was a police officer who was murdered by drug lords in 1988. And they established in his memory the Little League. And it's amazing, we sponsor the teams. And what we found is an added respect and an admiration between the children and the police. A whole different perspective. We're not the bad guys, we're the good guys. And this has flourished for well over 2 decades. So I agreed to team up with Amy Zhao because I agree, we live in troubled worlds now, and the police have their own problems. And if we can use sports and try to change the image and have a working relationship, we will clearly have peace and a better world to live. So that's my theme. Amy, you're the best. Continue, and I wish you many more years of success. Thank you. Now, I was given an added duty to perform. We have some honorees that are well deserving of recognition. And I hope I could read Chinese pretty good.
I'll help you.
Okay. We have, let me try this. We have Yi Lung.
Yes, correct.
Yi Lung.
Mr. Liu Xinjun.
Yes.
请到台上来。
Is it?
Yes, yes, that's him. Congratulations.
This award is being presented to you. This award is being given to you, presented this evening at the United Nations in recognition of your athletic skills and what you have done in to better the lives of many people, including children.
身体健康，全家幸福。也希望能够有机会跟艾米到中国去旅游去游玩。我在中国欢迎你。
Okechi. I've been to China 4 times. I learned Ni Hao, Okechi, and Ganbei. And if anyone doesn't know about Ganbei, we'll practice it later.
Enough.
And yes, yeah, 谢谢您，恭喜您 ，Thank you and congratulations. Actually, what he just expressed is his invitation for you and Amy to go to China to have a tour. Yeah, and so the second recipient of this award is Wang Weitian. Oh yes. And actually, we have a very important sponsor here tonight, Mr. 罗先生，要不要跟大家问个好？he is the exclusive sponsor of tonight's event. Thanks for his contribution.
Let me read it. This certificate recognizes Wei Tian Wang for the support demonstrated to the United National Culture and Sports Foundation on June 29, 2016 at the United Nations. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, thank you. And here we have the third recipients for these awards, whose name is Du Jiamei. Please come to the stage. Ms. Du, congratulations. Thank you. Let's have a photo together. She said thank you. And thank you so much. I mean, yeah, Joseph, thank you so much for your service and also your participants for tonight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more recipients of this awards. Amy, right? Amy, excuse me. Hello, Amy. 我们等一下还要颁其他的奖，对不对？还有其他的奖。好，那 okay, let's present this first. We have a special gift that which is a very huge Chinese calligrapher work. So we're very lucky to view and enjoy it tonight at this very special moment. So Amy, please bring it to the stage to show to everybody.
没时间了，快要，时间了，抓紧时间，我们要结束。抓紧时间要结束。
Amy, come with me. Come with me.
Okay.
Yeah. Come here.
一楼吧，都忘了。上来。
Okay. We have a few more very important certifications to give us guests here tonight. Mr. Desmond Mason, here's your awards. And Amy gonna give this special award to you. And congratulations. Oh no. Yes, and now we have the certificates for Mr. Derek Anderson. At the same time, we can enjoy the beautiful calligrapher work at the stage. Congratulations, Derek! You owe me a book. Yeah, the award goes to Mr. David Nelson.
Jessica.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I believe we all had a wonderful night together, and I have to say thank you and appreciate for your joining. And we all wish to see you next year.